When mind gets exposed, meaning when mind sees the truth about itself, it realizes that it fooled itself and do a job that was not really necessary, only necessary for itself. When mind thinks or thought, because now it's exposed, thought it had a purpose, it was only fooling itself through convincing itself, because all other qualities of mind are the same. So therefore this I mind has to be the same, has to follow the same suits, has to create the same ideas, the same paths. And the mistake mind makes is when it realizes it's being fooled into a direction that it is not serving this being as, it tries to renew itself. It tries to say, okay, let's not go that path. I've seen through that path. Let's go this path. Again, it's taking itself on another journey, on another thought, another conspiracy, another idea. So when mind realizes that it is a fraud, it is elusive, it is just a light reflecting that pure light that it serves. Mind is the mirror. When you look in front of the mirror, which one are you? Are you the one that looks in the mirror? Or are you the one that looks back at yourself from the mirror? Mind creates the shadow, creates that reflection, creates that necessity to see what you are, to experience what you are. But somewhere along the line, you begin to believe that you are the mind. Our mind believes that it is the only thing that it exists. It is no longer serving the being. It is just off dancing on its own. And the being, not being some sort of superior God, being, your true being, the one that cannot associate with names, identities, places, minds, experiences, purposes, comparisons, opposites, preferences, values, judgment, associations, detachments, attachments. The one that just remains as whatever you are, here, now. Not interested in future or past, just a witness of the whole thing, not individually broken into components of parts of the universe and parts of the earth and parts of what is taking place, but the witness of the whole thing is an experience, a true, revelational, enlightening, ultimate experience of revealing your whole self, the whole being, the whole you, God inclusive, everything inclusive, because everything that is inclusive is mind-made. These are names, words, conspired by mind to create some fun. Get us out of this boredom. Boredom is not what the mind explains to itself it is. Boredom is truth, without the mind saying, I am bored. Presence, contentment, everything okay. No fluctuation into bliss or pain or joy or suffering. simply a contented livingness. And you realize that the one that witnesses the mind participating on its behalf, appearing as if it thinks it is the one that it is appearing on its behalf. The mind thinks it now is the behalf. The mind just simply falls to the ground, faints. And in its fainting, in this mind that thought it had a purpose, it had a job, and now it's been exposed as a fraudulent, elusive game. You think this mind would be upset? This mind is at peace. This mind is at peace because this mind has somehow found a way out of itself. And it truly reflects the being. It simply becomes the witness. Every now and then, the mind, the disciple, now is serving the master. And it's always there, just in case the master needs a particle of mind to be called in to try and explain something or to remember something. All of this is mind talking about itself. Reflecting the being, reflecting the mirror as an inner and outer state. The mirror has no inner or outer state. It is not on the inside or the outside. It is beyond all these names and associations and intelligence that the mind has created for itself. Mind is a limited form or idea. It's a limited idea. It's a limited space trying to evoke and replicate that pure space, that limitless, infinite stretching space that it serves. That space is you, the real you. One mind sees through itself and it fades within itself. There is that kind of celebration that, I'm home. Mind has not been put off into the distance. Mind enshrouds itself around you as a blanket of protection, of comfort. Mind now can do its own thing, its true purpose, to keep the body safe, to keep the body whole, and to keep the one that it serves content. And that's truth. All spirit, form, mind, consciousness, God, whatever name you want to come up with, when they all blend and merge into one, that homecoming is sweet. That homecoming is true. And that homecoming is that what it is. As it is. As everything is. There is no more needs or interests, because needs and interests have come from the mind to establish anything other than what you have established on your own by thanking the mind and saying, go have a break, go take 7 years off, go leave me alone to be. Mind will say, but I need to serve you, I need to give you information, I need to give you food, I'm okay. No, I trust. I trust in something that is greater than the mind. I trust in myself. Mindless.